Other news, President Obama says both parties need to sacrifice some sacred cows to reach a deal to raise the nation's debt limit and avoid a financial disaster only 10 days from now. But some members of his own party say he's willing to give way too much on entitlements, Social Security, Medicare. Lisa Sylvester is looking into this part of the story for us. A lot of disappointment from the liberal side of the Democratic Party, at least as of now.
Yeah, that's right, Wolf. You know, some progressives and liberals are actually feeling a little betrayed. They didn't think that they would see the day when you have a Democratic president talking about significant cuts to entitlement programs, and some in the president's party are not too pleased. Neil Soroka planned on getting a graduate degree in journalism, but when Senator Obama decided to run for president, Soroka put his plans on hold and served as the campaign's media director in South Carolina and Ohio. But as big of an Obama fan as he is prepared to not lift a finger to help the president get reelected if the White House backs cuts to Medicare, Medicaid, or Social Security.
It's so personal for me because when we talk about cuts to Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security benefits, I think of my 90-year-old grandmother in Buffalo Grove, Illinois. She lives on Social Security, and any cut to that Social Security check or any rise in her Medicare premiums, that's a direct cut to what she needs to live on. You know, it's 101 degrees right now. That means that she's going to be forced to pay more, or pay more with less. And that's the last thing we need to be doing in economic times like these.
Soroka now works for the Progressive Change Campaign Committee, a group that delivered to the Obama campaign office 200,000 pledges from former supporters saying, if you touch social programs, we're out. But entitlements are still on the table. Many liberals and Democrats feel President Obama is giving away their sacred cows, while not insisting Republicans concede on tax increases.
Unfortunately or fortunately, you're going to need Democratic votes to pull a deal together. And to leave us on the sideline, I think, is fiscally not smart and politically not a very wise move.
A new CNN ORC poll shows 54% of people disapprove of the way Obama is handling his job as president. 13% of those believe the president is not liberal enough. The president says he's still pushing for tax increases as part of the shared sacrifice, and the best deal may be a deal that leaves no one satisfied. So is the White House worried about alienating its base? Well, we asked the White House that question, and they said, quote, that there are tough choices on both sides that have to be made and that everyone will have to compromise.
Yeah, a lot of White House officials and Obama supporters think that in the end, once there's a Republican candidate, the liberal base will have no place else to go. They'll be okay, but that's a risk in terms of enthusiasm and all of that.
Right, because they're saying we'll sit at home, we're not going to go out, we're not going to be knocking on doors, and that's a big thing for your base.
It certainly is. Lisa, thanks very much.